everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm excited about today's video. We're gonna do some spring inspired recipes that I'm prepping up for this week. I'm going to start doing a little bit more weekly meal preps. You know that I do pretty consistent freezer meal preps that I do twice a month around here, but I also want to start uploading more weekly meal preps for you guys to give you more fresh food ideas and kind of give you an idea of what I do on the opposite weeks that I do a lot of my freezer prep. Don't forget to check out the description box for recipes and more information, and let's go ahead and get started. Whenever I think about spring recipes, I think about fresh, refreshing, bites in your mouth, things that aren't too heavy, that are light, and also kind of thinking about what's in season. So obviously strawberries are in season. Raspberries and blueberries do come in season a little bit more in the area I live in the summer, but just berries in general are so delicious in the springtime. So I decided to come up with a berry salad, a cold salad. It's got some cream cheese in it and a little bit of whipped cream, and it's actually pretty healthy because I used stevia to sweeten it up a little bit along with some lemon juice, but I will give you the option to add sugar in it if you want to in the recipe below. But anything with a little bit of lemon juice and fruit is just so refreshing. And you don't even need a mixer for this. If you want to hand mix it, you could totally do that as well. And then another little tip, as you're cutting up the strawberries, I would cut them to around the size of your raspberries and blueberries, just so everything is really cohesive and you can get a spoonful of everything. As I began to mix this up, I realized that my bowl was too small, so I divided it into two bowls and just kind of kept swapping the creamy mixture back and forth until it was all combined well. This does make a good-sized batch, but even in the first day of having this in the refrigerator, my daughters and I ate a lot of it, so you won't regret making the whole batch. Next, I got my eggs boiling to make some bacon deviled eggs. I have wanted to make a recipe like this for a while and I'm just now getting around to it. But again, something that's cold and can be left in the refrigerator and is easy to pull out as a quick snack or a side for your lunches or anything like that. And the nice thing about deviled eggs is they do hang out pretty good in the refrigerator for a couple of days. Sheet pan meals are such an easy thing for meal prep because it's really simple to throw it all onto a cookie sheet, bake it up, roast it up, and then just put everything into containers and you can reheat it throughout the week, and it makes an easy lunch that you don't have to think about and that's so healthy, full of veggies. And I actually reheat mine in my air fryer, so it even has the same type of texture as it does whenever it freshly comes out of the oven as you're meal prepping it. And I always give this tip whenever I'm cutting up broccoli. I generally don't like to put my blade too close to the small bits of broccoli, so I'll cut off the larger stalk and then I'll use my fingers to divide up the broccoli, because otherwise you end up with quite a mess all over your kitchen with broccoli bits everywhere. So I put everything into a Ziploc bag. I am obsessed with avocado oil right now, so I drizzled that into the bag, and then I just kind of like smushed it around with my hands. I find that the vegetables get coated the best this way, and I did the same thing with the carrots. Now, I did get enough carrots out for the sheet pan meal, and then I also made carrot sticks with the rest of the carrots to keep in the refrigerator throughout the week. I want to know if there's anyone else out there that loves carrot sticks with peanut butter as much as I do. That's totally why I cut these carrots up, so that I can have them on hand to have quick snacks through the week. It might sound like an odd combination, but if you've never tried it before, I highly recommend it. Plus, it's a super healthy snack. Before I put the sheet pan into the oven, I just went ahead and shook some onion powder and some pink Himalayan salt over top of the veggies. Having veggies prepped in the refrigerator is just always a sure way to include veggies in your meals. I know for me, that's something that I can forget about, and if it's not ready and prepped for me, it's definitely easy to skip over. So I did some bacon wrapped asparagus, and then over the tips that were sticking out from the bacon, I did drizzle a little bit of oil, again with my avocado oil, and this was so good. And also, I will be reheating this in my air fryer. I love cold salads in the spring and summertime, especially whenever veggies are in season. So I did a tomato avocado salad. I got some multicolored grape tomatoes. I got mine at Walmart. You can check out your Walmart and see if they have them. I just thought it would add a little extra color to the salad. And then I diced up some avocado, and you will be putting some oil and vinegar into this salad. And so far, mine has held up well, and my avocado has not turned brown since it has the vinegar in the salad. So you can definitely prep this at the beginning of the week and then eat it for lunch throughout the week. And then I actually added a little bit of canned chicken breast just to amp up the protein in the salad and make it a little bit more of a balanced lunch item. You could totally skip out on the chicken if you're vegetarian, or if you just want to use it as a side. I found these adorable spring-inspired cookie cutters at Dollar Tree, so check your Dollar Tree. And then I just got a big loaf of sourdough bread, and I wanted to make up some cucumber sandwiches, and these do really well in the refrigerator. In fact, I think sourdough bread does well in the refrigerator. So I just cut out the shapes that I wanted to use. I took a cup of mayo, and then I added a tablespoon of ranch seasoning to the cup of mayo, and I sliced up some avocado and some cucumbers. And as you guys are gonna see here in a minute, my daughters were so excited about these sandwiches. Not only because of the shape, but they also love avocado and cucumbers. It's something that they've eaten since they were little. So they thought these were amazing. In fact, they inhaled, I think, 2 each of these sandwiches whenever I was done filming this. And I'm going to be remaking these throughout the summer because it's such a refreshing lunch idea. And then I pulled out my asparagus. It turned out so delicious, and I did use a thicker cut bacon for that, so I wanted to note that. I think it turned out pretty successful with the thicker cut versus the regular cut bacon. Now I went ahead and started to prepare my filling for my bacon deviled eggs. I took 4 slices of bacon and chopped it up really fine, and then I put the yellows of the eggs into a bowl. I also added some dill relish and some mustard, and then I just took a fork and mashed this all up. I kind of wanted it to be kind of chunky to go along with the bacon bits, so I wasn't worried about making the filling really smooth. And then I topped it off with a piece of bacon on top of each egg. Check out the description box for the recipes, and I hope this video inspired you. Let me know in the comments which recipe you enjoyed the most. What are you cooking up this spring? And let me know also what other style meal prep videos you would like to see. Are you looking for lunchbox ideas or snack ideas? Or do you really prefer my freezer meal preps? I would love to hear your opinions. Don't forget to give this video a like, and I will see you guys in my next video.